What is going on, guys? Jack here and welcome to episode 16 of the Ultimate League series. And yes, I am finally back. Well, I'm not really back, but I thought I'd give you a bit of a longer episode just to apologise for the fact I haven't been uploading much this week whatsoever. The last video I uploaded was on Monday, I think it was, which is about 3 days ago, so that is pretty poor from me, if I'm going to be honest with you. And I do have to apologise sincerely because I know you guys are wanting more career mode from me, and I'm wanting to hit 1k subs, and if I'm going to be doing that, I'm going to have to upload just a tad more consistently, because otherwise I'm not going to be able to hit that when and where I want to be hitting it, really. I want to be hitting it very soon, and to do that, I'm going to have to start uploading a little bit more consistently, and the future of this series will be discussed later on in this episode, and I will show you why. I've got a very valid reason for questioning if I'm going to be carrying on this series or not. And it's not due to the fact that I'm losing games, actually. I don't mind losing games anymore. That's not really a problem for me because, you know, you guys do enjoy this series. Maybe I start a new career mode series. I do not know yet. But later on in the episode, you will see that I'm really struggling. And it's not because of the games or the team or anything like that. I'm just struggling to play the career mode because of how it's functioning. It's really, really laggy, and that will be displayed later on in the episode when I'm going through the menus and everything. But you can see here the lineup for Fiorentina. They've got a sweaty 5 at the back formation with Gomez and Giuseppe Rossi up front. Going to be very hard to penetrate. Look at that. I think that's 3-5-2 actually. But still, it was going to prove very hard to actually get any chances in this game. And the first chance did come to us, though, in the 16th minute. Duarte plays a lovely through ball over to the path of Victor Fischer. Victor Fischer is through on goal. He crosses it into Hajrovic, but unfortunately he couldn't quite get his head on that. And Junior Malanda does pick up the rebound, but he does pick up a foul in doing so. He's so strong. Although he's not that tall, he's very, very physically strong, and he's well built up, and he's able to muscle anybody off the ball pretty much. And Aquilani here just proving too much for the defence, and he actually pops a shot and almost, he does get it on target, but he doesn't really trouble Vermeer there. And that's something I do want to invest in, a new goalkeeper, because Vermeer is just shockingly bad on this game. I have nothing against him in real life, but on this game he's just not good enough. So I'm looking to pick up maybe the likes of Ter Stegen, maybe Tim Krul. Let me know in the comments down below, but you'll see we've got transfer deadline day in this episode as well. Got it all jam-packed. We've got 2 games, plus we've got a game that I'm going to sim, and we've also got the transfer deadline day. So that's going to be very interesting, and it'll be interesting to see what players we'll be able to pick up with the finances we've actually got. Because bear in mind, we don't actually have all the finances in the world. We're going to be on a restricted budget after we went on that money spending spree in the summer, and maybe it really didn't work out. Maybe I just did a Tottenham there and I just bought loads of players and ended up not playing them that often. Eric Lamela. That's something else for another video, really. I just can't understand why he's not being played. I mean, Aaron Lennon is just out of form at the moment. He should just have a little go. I don't understand. He's only made 9 appearances this season. But anyway, that's a story for another time. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below of Lamela really not playing. It just doesn't make any sense. You pay all that money for a player and then you just don't play him. He's a quality player. You just got to give him time, and to be honest, Tim Sherwood isn't giving him that time, which is really frustrating to see because I know he's a great player in real life and in FIFA as well. But right here, we got Hajrovic on the ball. He has a shot there, and Royston Drenthe was playing his debut game here, I think, because I didn't play him in the last game. I am, of course, playing Junior Malanda in pretty much every game at the moment because he's probably one of our best holding midfielders. Although he's only 71 rated, I still find him a lot better than Poulsen because he's a little bit stronger and a lot faster. And I mean, a lot faster. I mean, he's about 30 pace faster, and yeah, you could call me a pace whore, but I just can't use him. I can't use Poulsen anymore. He's got very poor stamina as well, so it just isn't worth playing him anymore in matches. But anyway, we do move on. Really, really good cross there again from Drenthe, setting up the play, and we actually managed to score from this chance. Really good goal there, taken by Bojan, and that is what I really needed. We went into extra time in this game. I'm pretty sure they were playing a 5 at the back formation, or maybe they were playing 3 at the back. It was hard to tell, but they had a lot of midfield players, and they were playing very defensively. But we finally managed to break the deadlock and score with Bojan, of course, on loan from Barcelona. Maybe I'll pick him up next season if we do carry on this series. But later on into the episode, you'll see why I'm really struggling actually. It's taking me forever to play these games, and you will understand why, because the menu system is just completely destroyed. I don't know why. I don't know if it's because I reset all the squads and then I started playing in this career mode. I don't know what's going on, to be honest with you, but it's very laggy, and you will see that. But nevertheless, we do manage to win the game, and that's something we can be proud about, our FA Cup performances of recent date. And that does mean that we play Atletico Madrid in the next round. We do win it 1-0, Bojan scoring in extra time, and that means that we did manage to actually hang on and win the game 1-0. It was a pretty deserved result, if I'm going to be honest with you. Fiorentina had a few chances, but they were just not clinical whatsoever. Giuseppe Rossi and Mario Gomez were no match for Bojan, who I did actually stick up front because he can play as a striker, and that is exactly what I did. And I do actually ask for some funds here because I did need some funds for the player that I was going to purchase, which you will see very, very soon actually. I was looking to pick up another goalkeeper because Vermeer is just not doing well in goal this season. It's as simple as that. It's his height. I need goalkeepers that are a little bit taller, and we do get 2.6 million out of the board there. For once, the board are actually giving us money in career mode. I mean, you know, with Bristol Rovers, I never get any funds. I always ask for them. I never get any. They're so stingy. But in this career mode, it's a little bit different, maybe because of the financial takeover. But I am actually going for Tim Krul here, the Dutch goalkeeper from Newcastle United. I was interested in him for a swap deal of Vermeer plus 3 million. I think that'll be a very good deal if I can pull it off, because he's younger than Vermeer and he's 6'4". That is what I like in goalkeepers. A bit more height. He's about 4 inches taller, which is something I really do like about him. And he's the same overall as well. He's 79 overall. He's only 25. He's still got a lot of growth in him. So if we do carry on this series, then that is something I do need to bear in mind. But look at that. I'm pressing B and it's taking 5 to 10 seconds just to get back to the main menu. And simming as well is pretty slow. And then popping up with the emails as well, that is very slow as well. I just don't understand what's going on in this career mode, if I'm going to be honest with you. But we do get the contract offer accepted nonetheless. Vermeer is out of the club, but at an expense, and we do get Tim Krul, and Tim Krul's going to be a lot better than Vermeer. I can just feel it. I mean, look at that, 81 diving, 84 reflexes, pretty good handling as well, and not bad kicking and reflexes and positioning, and just everything is just not bad, if I'm going to be honest with you. But he's going to be a lot better than Vermeer, I'm sure of it, because Vermeer is only about 6 foot, 6'1", and goalkeepers that are that small, I just don't get on well with, because no matter how high their reflexes are, no matter how high their diving are, they just don't dive to the ball. They don't have good reflexes. I don't know what it is really. It's very hard to explain. Maybe you guys have the same problem as me with shorter goalkeepers. I certainly do. And we are going to move on into this match against Napoli in the Barclays Premier League. Napoli haven't been doing too well this season. I'm pretty sure they're sitting near the bottom of the table, and this is a must-win game for us. We won the reverse fixture. I think it was 4-0 or something, and we're coming to Napoli to try and win this one once again, and hope for more of an emphatic victory than last time. That's what we're going to aim for, but if we can't get that, then I guess, I don't know, we just look to another match, I guess. But you can see we've got a pretty strong lineup, and we got Tim Krul in goal for his debut as the Ajax goalkeeper. I thought he would have played for Ajax in the past, not because he's Dutch, but he's actually played for Newcastle United pretty much his whole career, and he's only played for 1 or 2 other clubs since, and one of them has been a loan move. So he's been at Newcastle United pretty much his whole career, and that's a big surprise actually. I didn't actually expect that when I looked at his Wikipedia. But anyway, moving on into this game. It was very difficult for me to play this game. I mean, what a horrible mistake that was from Tim Krul. Parrying it out onto the post, and the rebound was there for Gonzalo Higuain, I think that was, who tucks it away into the bottom corner. And that was very, very frustrating when that goal went in to make it 1-0, because I felt it was a bit of an unjust goal, because we had a lot of possession. They caught us on the counter and they scored a pretty sloppy goal there that we shouldn't have conceded. And into the second half, things just got worse and worse and worse. Hamsik here playing a lovely through ball into Zapata, and he finishes it off into the bottom right hand corner. Tim Krul couldn't do anything about that, but at the time I was very frustrated because I couldn't believe that that had actually gone in. I'm pretty sure that isn't Zapata actually, that might be Zuniga the left midfielder from Colombia. But nevertheless, he does score that one. He puts it into the back of the net. Great assist. And maybe I am thinking of doing a normal Napoli career mode. Maybe that's something you guys want to see. Or maybe a Serie A team. I'm not sure. I'm just thinking of some ideas just to keep the channel fresh and have new series going in. But at the same time, of course, if you do enjoy any of the series that I do, I will try and carry them on. And I will be uploading, if not today, maybe tomorrow or on Saturday, how to get regens. I have already recorded that video and I was only waiting for the thumbnail. But now that that's come, I can actually upload it. I've already pre-recorded it, so it may actually go up before this video or after, I'm not 100% sure. But we were trying to get the comeback in this game, and Colben does manage to get one goal back, fooling the defence there and putting it past Jose Reina's post. Really, really good goal there from Colben. A lot of power on it, and he does make it 2-1 to get us back into the game, give us a glimmer of hope. And into the 74th minute. Great through ball once again to Royston Drenthe. He was an absolute monster in this game, as he was in the last game. He passes it through, and Victor Fisher turns, shoots, and scores into the back of the net, into the top right-hand corner. What a goal that was. I was going absolutely nuts when I scored that goal, because I so deserved to get back into this game, and that is exactly what I did. I came on the comeback. After being 2-0 down, I was like, right, I've got to make a comeback here. I can't just give up, really. And we do manage to score there with Victor Fisher to make it 2-2 and level up the game. Very deserved goal, in my opinion. And that makes it 2-2. And we were looking for the win after that, because any points that we could pick up were vital, especially at our vulnerable position at the moment in 12th or 13th place, I think it is. But unfortunately, that wasn't the case. Hamšík was just too good for me. He was swinging in the passes, and somehow Maggio's cross came to the path of, I think that may have been, yeah, it was Gürkenindler, and he managed to put that one into the back of the net, the Swiss superstar, and that really broke my heart, if I'm going to be honest with you, because in the 85th minute, that didn't give us much time to come back, and we didn't actually manage to get another goal. So after coming back from 2 goals down, we level it up, and then Napoli break my heart, and they win 3-2. We always have a good game against Napoli, that's for sure. I mean, in the last fixture that we had against them, we scored, I think, 4 or 5 goals, but in this game, it was a completely different story. Napoli was so good at home, and it really did prove their worth, to be honest with you. And they do manage to pick up all 3 points and leave us with no points from this game. Another bad game. We've only got 4 points from our last 5 league games, which is very poor. But we do move on anyway into transfer deadline day, hoping to loan out a few of our youth players. We've got such a deep squad, I wouldn't mind sending a couple of people out on loan. But this is what I mean about the lag. I just thought I'd put this in. I press A, and then about 10 seconds later, it actually, look at this. I mean, it's absolutely ridiculous. It freezes halfway through the hour. I didn't know what was going on there, but you can see the top deals as I go through this horrible simming process. The top deals, Karim Benzema has gone to FC Bayern from Real Madrid for 13 million. Ribery's come to Manchester United for 28.5 million, and Ronaldo's gone back to his club Manchester United for 35 million. That is an absolute bargain in my opinion. I can't believe Real Madrid let him go for that much to Man United. But there you go. I haven't seen that often in career mode where Man United did actually manage to purchase Cristiano Ronaldo. But I guess that's just how career mode goes sometimes. Sometimes it's scripted heavily and Thiago Silva just goes to Man United or Man City. And it's the same with a few other players. But in this career mode it's a little bit different. You can see there Marcelo's gone to Borussia Dortmund actually for 17 million. Absolutely ridiculous. But keep your eye on the hours left. Just keep your eye on that and just look how when I press A, it takes about 5 to 10 seconds for it actually to sim through. It's not nice and smooth like it is with all my other career modes. This is just getting almost unplayable now. I mean, it's absolutely ridiculous. When I'm in game, it's okay, but going through the menus, doing all club maintenance and everything, it's near on impossible, I'm telling you. It's really affecting me, and it's affecting, you know, how long it takes to actually record all of this, and that really is kind of annoying if I'm going to be honest with you. But as a replacement for Cristiano Ronaldo, it looks like they used the money of selling Cristiano Ronaldo, did Real Madrid, to buy Luis Suarez. He's another one that is quite scripted to go to a different club, and be sold, despite the fact that he has signed a 5-year deal with Liverpool. Why would he leave? Doesn't make any sense. EA, just sort out this scripting where a certain player, you know, last year it was Mascherano going to Manchester United, and this year it's just the same with Thiago Silva and a few other players. Let me know which players always transfer to a certain club. I know Lewandowski always transfers to Real Madrid or Bayern Munich or something like that. And that's a little bit weird because it means that I can't actually pick him up for free in January, which is always very annoying. And on the rare occasion I am able to pick him up for free in January, but not often do I. But we're coming to the end of this episode now, guys, so hopefully you have enjoyed this episode. If you have, please be sure to hit that like button. It'll be very much appreciated. If we can hit, let's say, 35 likes on this episode, and I'll upload another episode of Career Mode tomorrow. So 35 likes for another episode of Career Mode tomorrow, and I'll get that done for you guys. So guys, hope you have enjoyed once again, and I'll see you next time for another episode of Career Mode. Thanks for watching.